Hello, welcome to the channel. You guys know I love me some Alien. I'm all the rage about aliens, xenomorphs. So I saw this. It dropped yesterday, but I had released 3 videos already, and try not to do too many videos in one day because YouTube doesn't notify you. In fact, I'm fairly certain you guys probably weren't notified of the live stream that I did yesterday with Andre, Tom from Midnight's Edge as well. Andre from Midnight's Edge, and was also going to be having some other guys jump on, like Robert Meyer Burnett and potentially that Star Wars girl. So if you do miss my live streams, I do have a second channel which is just an archive of live streams, which I'll leave a link down below. Check it out. Speaking of xenomorphs, we've got a brand new Alien story, brand new, completely Marvel's creation, which we're going to take a look at now. This is their announcement. Before we do, I am actually, believe it or not, doing a Xenomorph Christmas sweater, which you'll find linked in my Teespring store underneath the video, as well as in the description box. Check it out and support the channel, and we'll wear some awesome, one-of-a-kind, unique merch. So this is interesting because this is after the announcement that they... Well, look, so they announced that they were going to be doing like a compilation of old Dark Horse stories, right? Because they got the license now, because Disney owned them. And they already had a little bit of controversy because one of the covers was done by Greg Land. Now, if anyone's familiar with comics at all, that name is infamous because the guy's a douche. Like he just traces other people's artwork, and a really, really, really epic artist, Tristan Jones, I think his name is. He had his artwork stolen. It's stealing. So they had a bit of controversy about that. And then also they had all these kind of crossover variant covers, which variant covers are fun, with, you know, Marvel characters. But it did seem a bit dumb that they were doing that, because ultimately any Marvel character is going to destroy a xenomorph, which I tried to illustrate in some versus battles. It's pathetic. There's no point in Marvel having it. But this will be the true test. So this is what they announced. This is on Marvel.com. Earlier this year, Marvel Comics announced that all new comics set in the iconic and terrifying world of the Alien franchise would be launching in 2021. Today, Marvel is excited to announce that the first of these ventures into never-before-seen corners of the Alien universe will arrive this March with Alien #1. Good announcement. Never-before-seen corners of the Alien universe. I am more for new Alien stuff. And I will get this, and I will check it out. But the cover's a bit dumb. And anyone who's into aliens will know this instantly. The design's quite off. Quite off, actually. It's not a tongue. It's not fluid like a snake. It comes out and then goes back in. They've had it wiggly like a snake here. It's a bit... I don't know. I'm not sure whether I like this or not. And I know a lot of people... Hopefully you're checking on this video because you're a fan of the Xenomorph. So I'm hoping that you can see the issue with it. It's not that I dislike Marvel. It's that... It's new. Like, it's a bit weird. I don't like it. I've never liked... when they do stuff like that, because it's just supposed to be a sort of a dynamic one punch in and out. And also as well, the sort of exoskeleton here is slightly odd or off. I don't know. I don't know quite what I think about all of this just yet. And I'm also bemused by what this part is, because the tail looks like it's coming out here, you know, as it kind of comes up and then round, right? What's this bit? Is that another part of the tail? But that looks like it goes into its tail anyway. So what's this bit? Just musings, I guess, on the alien design. It's not bad. It looks a bit vascular. You know? It does look quite vascular, doesn't it? For some weird reason. I've never known the xenomorph to be vascular before. Veiny. So that's a bit odd. Not such a fan of that either. But all in all, like it's a nice cover piece. At least it's not been Greg Landed, because that guy's such a fucking cocksucker. So anyway, here's the rest of the press release, and it also details the information of what we're going to be getting in this new run of Alien. So this is written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, who did Empire, Captain America, with art by Salvador Larroca, who did Doctor Doom. Alien #1 will be a thrilling addition to the incredible legacy that began with the groundbreaking 1979 film, featuring both new and classic characters from Earth and beyond. This bold take on the alien mythology will entertain both longtime fans and newcomers to the legendary horror science fiction saga, right? The artwork's fine. It's not by the guy who's doing the artwork inside, so the cover artwork's by someone else. So hopefully that will change the artwork a little bit, because again, vascular aliens, I'm not a fan of. Super odd. Looks even more like a dick, I guess. So, like, that's what it was modelled off. It was all phallus-shaped stuff. So here's the first information. Fucking what we're talking about today. The news story will feature a Weyland-Yutani mercenary named Gabriel Cruz as he battles a deadly new breed of xenomorph with the survival of his child hanging in the balance. No stranger to infusing horror with the classic Marvel storytelling, Philip Kennedy Johnson most recently shocked readers in the terrifying Marvel Zombies Resurrection. So it is a new type of xenomorph, apparently, or a new breed of xenomorph, but that might be just because it's their new xenomorph. Weyland-Yutani mercenary, fine, I guess. I'm all happy to see more. Weyland-Yutani mercenary, not colonial marine then. So Weyland-Yutani mercenaries, if you're super familiar with it, the mercenaries were used in the AVP games. I think they were called the Iron Bears, if I remember rightly, in the AVP2 game. And the Iron Bears were great, but I don't think they were specifically for Weyland-Yutani. I don't think they did. I think that they were like an offshoot. So I don't think I've ever seen Weyland-Yutani mercenaries specifically. We've got the Colonial Marines, mercenaries, the Iron Bears, and then now we've got Weyland-Yutani mercenaries. So that is new, unless there's been some new recent comics that have shown mercs. But that's interesting, I guess. Gabriel Cruz, fine. Apparently the survival of his child is hanging in the balance, so I presume he's on a mission, home planet, and then infestation, maybe, I guess. It's all plucking at straws here. But the new breed of xenomorph could just be because it's the new xenomorph for Disney. It's their new version of it. Not a specific actual new breed. But if it is a new breed, I'm all for that. It would be good to see a new xenomorph variant. Just as a reader and fan, I was excited as anyone when I heard the franchise was coming to Marvel, and when they asked me to write to the launch, I was floored. I've been training my whole life for this gig without knowing it. Ever since seeing Ridley Scott's Alien at a way too young an age, I've been obsessed with the xenomorph, the single most iconic representation of terror on film. Well, at least he's not saying the beast is done, like fucking Ridley Scott, so that's good news. And then we got some comments from LaRocca. Drawing this has been like a dream come true. I am so grateful to be a part of this series. Ever since I was young, Alien has been one of my favourite sci-fi horror references, and I never could have expected to have the chance to draw this. Alien is a creative reference to a whole generation of artists, and I'm so proud to now be illustrating this series. I hope readers enjoy it as much as I do drawing it. Philip's story is going to be a delight for fans of this awesome franchise. Good, cool, epic. And then we get some more comments here saying, I've devoured every Alien story I could in every medium available and spent a lot of hours in the back of a classroom sketching out ideas for what happened before, after, and in between the chapters we got to see. Now I have the opportunity to bring my favourite nightmares to life, and with my insanely talented friends at Marvel and some of the greatest artists in comics telling these stories with me, I can promise you our nightmares will be yours. It sounds good, I guess. Breakdown of it all, it looks fine. What do you think though? Let me know down below. Would you get this? Are you keen for this? I will get it, and I'll be keen to check it out. I am actually waiting for Alien, the original screenplay, to be finished by Dark Horse. I'm actually going to do that here on the channel. I've been doing a lot of comics recently, and I'm keen to keep it up because I quite like comics. They're good fun, and I enjoy doing the dramatization of it all. So let me know, is this for you or not? Let me know down below. I love getting the kind of sort of senses from people. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Thanks so much. Take care.